Well.
You keep every single one of those?
Huh?
You keep every single one of those?
Yeah, I'm actually going to develop this today, so.
You talked a little bit about this before, about what training camp with this team can mean for you and being a better fit with this. What specifically do you feel like in the coming weeks will help you more than not having that last year?
No, I think it's going to help a lot. I think, you know, you kind of underestimate, like, just coming into a team in the middle of the year. And, like, you know, like, I remember my first game in Portland. I'm like, I don't even know the plays. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just running out here. Like, so I think just, like, being able to be with the team full time, having things like the things that you learn in training camp and those habits that you build, like, are super important. And I think that, like, it's for a team to get to a certain level, like, you need those moments. And I think, like, it's gonna be important to have that this year, and I'm sure it's gonna help me. I mean, I'm gonna know a little bit more about the offense and the defense, you know, as we go. You good there, bro? Oh, nah, you good.
Pascal, you won a championship. Do you think that this team has the pieces that can win a title here?
Yeah, I think again, we know how far we got last year, and I think when you look at those games and you watch them, you know that they hurt because, you know, you feel like a couple positions there and there, and you're in a different place. So I think the potential is there. It's going to take a lot of work, but I think that we have the talent and the character to be able to do that. And just like I said, it's going to be a lot of ups and downs, and we just got to be focused on our task and just continue to improve every single day. But I do think that we have that. We have the pieces, and I just know how hard it is, and I think that, you know, like, we're gonna have to really dig in.
We talked a lot last year about you becoming more vocal as the season went on. I guess, what did it mean to you to have all the guys down in Orlando? We obviously saw in video you speaking to the guys a lot. I mean, to what degree do you feel like you're finding your voice with this group, and do you feel like, especially after signing the contract and everything, do you feel like you're in more of a position to step up and be a leader than you have before?
Yeah, no, for sure. I think it's been awesome. I think obviously for me, just having everyone in my home, and you know, obviously I told you guys, like, I really appreciate everyone coming through and just having that moment, and for me it just meant everything, and that's something that I want to continue to grow, like, as a leader, as someone that, like, obviously, like, my whole career, I've always been about getting better as a player, and I think one of the things that I want to focus on is just not only getting better myself, but also bringing people along, and I think that's one thing that I wanted to continue to improve on, and it's something that you have to learn, you know. For me, get out of my comfort zone and do things that I'm not really used to. I'm really someone that literally, I'm in the gym, I'm by myself, I don't, you know, there's nobody around, like, I don't really like hang out like that. So I think I have to really get out of my comfort zone and do that, and I think it's easy when you have a bunch of guys that are just, like, kind of like yearning for kind of like your voice, and they want to hear you, you know, talk, and it makes it easy. It makes it easy, to be honest. And the young guys and the guys that we have, you know, so much talent, but also they have the capacity to want to listen and want to get better, and that's really rare. So that makes me feel good, and it makes it easy for me to just go out there and just say the things that I know and that I've experienced, and it resonates with a lot of people. So I think it's good, and it's gonna get, you know, like, I hate talking too much, because I just also feel like, you know, leadership is not just about, like, talking and all those things. It's about doing the right things, and that's what I try to do every single day, like, lead by example, and know that, like, you know, Jairus or Ben or whoever is watching me, you know, they know that, okay, like, he comes in every day and does the right things, and I think that's how you gotta lead them.
Yeah, you talk about Jairus. You posted a video of you working with him, and I was curious, what have you seen from him this summer that he's improved upon, and what are your expectations for him this season?
Yeah, no, I think like, I've been in that position where it's like, you know, like, you come into year is it year 2 for sure? Year 3? Year 2. Yeah, and you come into year 2, and you know, everybody's like asking, oh, what did you work on, and, like, you know, like, what did you get? You need to get better, and it's like, is it his time, and this, you know. I think it's just what I like to say to young players, like, you know, like, continue to grow in your time, and continue to get better, and everybody's gonna have different opportunities. You know, you can be in Washington or in a different team, and playing a lot of minutes, and I'm sure there's other rookies that's out there and that played a lot more. Or you can be on a team in a situation where you learn around great people and great teams, and I think that for me, I had that my rookie year coming in. I started my first 20 games, but then I went to the G League. But I was around, people that, win 50 games. Like, I mean, you're around winning and you build those habits. And I think those habits are super important as you grow as a player. It might be frustrating because, you want to play, but I think if you keep your mind in the right place and you continue to work on your game and you learn good winning habits, like that's going to take you further as a player. And I think that's something that he's learning. And for me, I love, like, who was in Orlando, like I get a text at night and Jerry's telling me, like, yo, what time you going to the gym in the morning? Like, I want to be there. Like he took that initiative and he wants to get better. And for me, like, that's the first thing that you need as a player. Cause like I said, a lot of young players don't have that, like that I want to get better, I want to learn mentality, and I think he has that. And I just always tell him, like, your time is coming. Like, you just gotta continue to work, be ready, and don't take anything for granted. And I think he has the tools as a player. He's super talented. We all know what he can do. I think it's just about timing, and I know his moment's gonna come, and I'm sure he's gonna be ready because I've seen him just, like his focus and all those different things that changed about him that I saw even from just a short period of time. Like, and like I said, him taking the initiative to, like, want to work and want to get better and want to learn, like, that's very rare, and that's something that you need to have to want to improve.
Ben Mathurin was not with the team in the playoffs last year. I know you haven't really played with him yet, but from what you've seen this summer, what do you expect from him this year? What kind of difference can he make?
Yeah, no, Ben is a hooper. Like, one thing I like about Ben is, he likes to play. He wants to, he always wants to challenge you. Like, he's a competitor, and you need a lot of those when you want to win as a team. And I think for him, I'm sure it was like, I'm sure he was happy, but it was also hurtful to kind of see that, like, the team was having success and he's not playing. He doesn't have the opportunity to play. And I know that he has that, that hunger to come in there and help us. And I think just also seeing the way we play, I know he's gonna come in. He's gonna fit right in. And I'm excited. I'm excited about him. I know what it is to have an injury. I probably had almost the same injury as him. So he's gonna be good for us, man. And I like everything I see from Orlando to. I already know how hard he works, so, like, that's not a question. And it's just a matter of, like, coming in and being with us. And I'm sure that he's gonna fit right in.
Pascal, what will it take for this team to be better on defense this season?
I think we gotta continue to stay connected on defense. Communication is really important. Do the things that, our principle, our basis things that we have on defense, like, do them to the highest level possible. It's gonna take commitment. It's hard. Like, the way we played in the playoffs, like, pressuring, like all those things is, like, it's not easy to do. And I think at the end of the day, you want to be that team that, when people play you, like, they really dread coming in and playing. I think that's the identity you want to have. I mean, I've been on really good defensive teams, and I would say even great defensive team, and I know that, how that feels. And you get from people telling you, oh man, like, I don't like playing here because of what we do. So I think we just gotta continue to do those things that are gonna be hard, but that's why we build it, here in training camp, and we continue to get better. But I think we have the personnel to do it. We just gotta commit to it.
Pascal, how has your relationship grown with Ty, and what's been the biggest piece of advice or thing that you're trying to get him to learn with your experience?
Yeah. No, it's been great. I think obviously even before, like, we've talked, and I think, like, now the relationship is growing, and just seeing, like, his leadership also, like, evolve as a player. And I think as a point guard, you're naturally the leader of the team, like, and to see him at such a young age be able to handle things the way he handles them, I think it's gonna be great. And for me, what I wanted to continue to just breathe into him is just, like, that confidence and that calmness, like, because things are gonna get tough, and there's gonna be times where things are not going well, and you're gonna have bad games, and like, there's a lot of things that's gonna happen. And I think the way you handle that is speaks a lot. It speaks volume, and that's something that I try to bring to the team, just that calming presence of just knowing that, we can't just go with the ups and downs, like, all the time. We gotta find a kind of steady pace and just go at that. And when things gets tough, just having that mindset of, like, yeah, we can do this. And yeah, I think that's something that we're gonna continue to improve on as a team, and I think that something that I try to tell them too.
Thank you, guys, appreciate it.
Thank you. Like this, man, it's easy. Like